What's up YouTube, it's your boy Car Ventures Reg and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 myths of Infiniti G37'S that people say, oh well do this or this. All of them are lies. Don't worry about that, I got you covered. I actually got the car, so we're going to get into all of that. So the number one thing that people always say or people say is that, since it's a Nissan they got a CVT transmission or it's a bad transmission. No. Let's end that right now. No CVT transmissions in the G37s. You ain't got to worry about that. This is a 7-speed automatic, a regular transmission. And as far as it being a bad transmission, nah, it's not. It's actually really good. It's really reliable. You know, as long as like any transmission can break down. But the key thing about it is that you just can't abuse it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people abuse it and then they want to say, oh well, you know, it has a bad transmission. No, well, you abused the transmission. You were doing some crazy stuff, like you kept on accelerating and then it shift back to another gear hard and stuff like that to make it slip or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to drive right. And some people be like, oh well, you know, they're bad transmissions and stuff, because a lot of people, they get these cars and a lot of people be doing some crazy stuff, like, you know, side shows or drifting. And not saying that it could mess it up, but you know, it's a lot of people that be doing some crazy stuff. And then, you know, they put aftermarket parts on there and they don't know what they're doing. And then the transmission blow up and then they get mad and say, oh well, it's a Nissan, it's a bad transmission. No, they're actually real good transmissions. They're really reliable, and they shift pretty good too. Shift hard, but coming to find out, that's just how the way the design gives you that nice sport feel. So you ain't gotta worry about that, y'all. If you're looking to buy this car, just know that the transmissions are good. You know what I'm saying? They're really reliable. And then that follows me up into my next thing. People always say, oh, they're unreliable. No, they're not unreliable. Listen, I had this car going on for 3 years now. I never had like a big repair. Nothing happened to this car. Everything's been running good. You know, I take my car and they get maintenance and stuff like that, but nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, knock on wood, but you know, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? This is a good, reliable car, and if this is your first car, I suggest you get it, because nothing, you know, these cars are bulletproof. The engines are bulletproof. These VQ engines, man, they're something else, man. You get power, they're reliable, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fun car. It's a good experience to drive, you know what I'm saying? So I really wouldn't worry too much about the reliability of this car, because this car is for sure gonna get you to A to B. So you ain't gotta really worry about that. And a lot of people talk about these gallery gaskets. So let me tell y'all something about these gallery gaskets, alright? Not every G37 has problems with the gallery gasket. Now, some of them do, some of them don't. But if that's your problem, I mean, if that's what you're saying, as you don't want to get the car because of a gallery gasket, then I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man, because I mean, at the end of the day, these are all man-made cars, so anything can happen. But if you want the car, man, go ahead and get it, man. You know, gallery gaskets or not, you know what I'm saying? Everything gives out at one point, so you can't just say, oh, well, I don't want to get a car because of gallery gasket. But no, like they say, oh, it happens at 100,000 miles, I think, or something like that. And my car's at 125,000. Everything is good, no leaks, no nothing. So if y'all want the car, man, go get it, man. They're truly reliable. You know, they're gonna get you to where you gotta go, plus more. So I say go ahead and get it. So another thing here is what I hear people say is that as they get older, they cost a lot to maintain. No, because if you were doing your maintenance when the car had little to no miles to always how you been doing, it's gonna stay the same. Now, the only way how it's gonna cost a lot of money is the car wasn't maintained properly or the car was being abused. That's the only way how, you know, you're gonna have to overpay for the car. But if everything was good, you know, everything was normal, you've been maintaining it, everything is good as they age, you ain't gotta worry about nothing, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, a lot of people say this and that, but these cars are really good, and you ain't got to worry about maintenance and stuff like that. I mean, really basic maintenance, like, you know, oil changes and, you know, transmission fluid differential, if you got the all-wheel drive transfer case and stuff like that. But they're not going to eat your pockets up as they get older, because if you were doing the things that you were supposed to do, maintaining it, or if you bought it from somebody, you should get the maintenance record and see if they've been maintaining it good. And if everything is good, then you won't have a problem as they get, of age, 150,000 miles plus. You wouldn't have to worry about nothing. So I mean, right now I'm at 125,000. Everything's been good. I know I'm still a little young in mileage, but you know, everything's good. And I'm gonna keep on maintaining it just how the last owner did. Maintain the car so the car will be good in the future. So you ain't gotta worry about nothing. As long as if you maintain stuff properly, that's a less chance of something that's actually breaking that you're gonna repair. So just always remember that, guys. Like, you maintain something, it's a less chance of something breaking to where you have to pay a big amount of money to replace something when you could have just been maintaining it all along. You know what I'm saying? Especially engine wise and transmission wise and differential wise. Maintain those three properly, you wouldn't have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had an Acura CL. I don't know if I ever told you on this channel, but I had just a quick little story. I had an Acura CL, a 1998 Acura CL. When I had got the car, I had 150,000 miles on it. When I got rid of the car, I had about 270,000 miles on the car. 270,000 miles on the car. The only thing I had to do was replace the transmission, because the person who had the car before me never replaced the transmission fluid. And when I replaced the transmission fluid, the transmission freaked out and I had to get another one. That's the only thing. But the car is still running as we speak. Everything is good because I maintain the car properly. Everything is good. So the key thing is just maintain the car properly. Don't abuse the car. You can have fun with the car, but just don't abuse the car and you're good. Another myth to this, the fourth myth, is that a lot of people say these cars are fast. I beg to differ, dude. Listen, these cars is fast, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, now, I'm not saying, like, I drove the Hellcat, I drove Scat Bags and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, those cars are fast too. But, like, in this class, like, if you're going up against Genesis or, Acura TLs, you know what I'm saying, in its own class, this car holds its own weight, you know what I'm saying? These 3.7 liter VQ engines, man, is good. And plus, you can get a lot of power out these cars if you want to mod it and stuff like that. But stock, as it comes stock, 330 stock, man, this car is fast. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, sometimes I feel like I have hidden horsepower in this car and a G35, because it feels faster than what it's advertised to be. Like, I know maybe because on this one I have the all-wheel drive version, so it just gets up and go. But these cars is fast, man. Like, you could definitely be going, 60, I think, what, 5 seconds, 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds or something like that. And then even when you're doing, like, if I'm going 40 to 80, man, that just takes seconds. You know what I'm saying? So these cars is definitely fast. It's fast for its own class. It's not like ridiculous fast though, but it's definitely fast in its own class, and you guys will see when you get on it. And they're so fun to drive too. They're so fun to drive. I love driving my Infiniti. I love these cars so much. Like, woo, Nissan did their thing when they said, you know what, man, let's come out with some G's, man. And you know what I'm saying? The photo luxury versions of some 370Zs and 350Zs. They did their thing on that. You know what I'm saying? These cars are super fast, so you ain't gotta worry about none of that. A lot of people be lying because they ain't got one and they just hate. So that's another myth. The last myth that I'm gonna say, number 5, is a lot of people say that this is the same engine as the GTR. No, it's not. It's not the same engine as the GTR, y'all. The GTR engines are hand built. These are mass produced, okay? And the GTR engine is a 3.8 liter. These are 3.7 liters. Now they're built around the same foundation, so you can hear, like, when you cut the muffler or resonator or you put exhaust on it, it kind of sounds like the GTR though, because it's built around the same foundation, but they're not the same at all. You know what I'm saying? The two different engines, the two different cars. You know what I'm saying? So it's the closest thing that you could get to a GTR, because these are Skylines in Japan. Like I keep on saying, these are Skylines, but at the same time, these are not the same engines as GTR. So for the people who always say, oh, well, you know, they have the same engine as a GTR. No, it's not. They're two different engines. You know, one is hand built, one is mass produced. So I hate to break it to y'all, but yeah. Well, y'all, that's the top 5 myths that I heard about the Infiniti G37s that I wanted to clear up and let y'all know that, you know, all of them are lies. Don't believe them. If you want to buy the car, man, just go ahead and buy the car. Don't believe what nobody else says to you. You know, if you truly like this car, then buy it. I'm here to tell you that this car is truly reliable. I haven't had no problems with it. I love the car. A great driving experience. And if this is your first car, man, you're gonna be rolling in something nice. Cause my first car was a 1998 Acura CL with faded paint. You know what I'm saying? So if you're lucky enough to have this as your first car, man, go ahead and buy it. It's not gonna be too much on your pocket. The only thing I say about this car is that the gas economy, especially out here in California, gas prices is expensive, almost $5 right now. So that's the only thing. But everything else, man, to each his own, man. This car is good. I'm here to tell y'all that, and I stand on that. Now, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and also leave me a comment what you think about the myths. You know, have people told you this too? The reason why you didn't want to get the car because people lied to you. So let me know down in the comments, man, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.